Yeah, why is Jenna speaking? I actually don't remember any of this episode. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time to do episodes 7 and 8 of Pretty Little Liars. So far, a lot's been going on, but not really. I mean, we're getting an introduction basically to everything and everyone. We have some drama going between people, and the last episode actually ended on a cliffhanger with Emily and Toby. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens. I know I already watched this show, but that was so long ago, and a lot has happened in this whole series that I don't really remember much of the beginning of Toby and the girls. I remember what happens in 2-3 seasons. So I'm actually curious to see how it all started and where it continues to go. So, alright, let's get to it. And as always, if you want to check out the full uncut version of this, check out my Patreon. The link is below. I have tons of videos as well as exclusive writing content on there. Alright, so let's get to episode 7 of Pretty Little Liars. The homecoming hangover. Yeah, I'll say. Definitely with the way it ended. Alright, let's go. I mean, they heard her scream. And they're looking for her.
You can come with me.
It's never good to split up.
We'll
Split up together. They hear the phone ringing. It's never good to split up. Ever. Never split up. In anything. Whether it's a thriller, whether it's a regular show, you never split up. No. No. She pushed him. That's why. Okay, she does have some blood in her head. He brought her to the emergency room. Now, is that a terrible guy? That's not that terrible. Oh, she's okay.
Romantically, I wanted to do the same to me.
Then why did he?
In my bed and not in a body bag?
Exactly. She doesn't know that Ben and her broke up.
Like he came home, treated everybody lies.
Everybody does lie. The show is called Pretty Little Liars.
You have to leave out. Shove it in your locker tomorrow. We'll figure it out later. Bye.
And they search the lockers. I mean, they're gonna find it. They're gonna know. Aren't there security cameras?
You went outside? My date.
Yes. Tell her. Tell her.
Sent me a
Tell her.
picture
Hannah.
of you and Mike. Really? Have you
Her
met
parents will.
Mr.
Her parents will.
Terry and their perfect daughter.
That's so wrong. It's sad though. It's sad that that happens. It shouldn't be like that.
Hi, I'm looking for you.
Don't worry, your sister already did that.
My sister
No.
lied. Another chance.
I mean, her sister is not right. She's just pissed at Spencer. No boy. I liked him. I did, I liked him. It kinda would. That would make everybody talk about, ooh, why are they not sitting together? From Hannah's Sean? I mean, you can kind of see, there were, you could kind of see during homecoming, he kept looking at Arya in a way he shouldn't be looking at his girlfriend's friend. This is awkward. Very awkward. The good boy. The good service dog. Or CNI dog. Oh. Manipulation, blackmailing, and kinda, I guess. I mean, no, Lucas. I do remember, this is so surreal seeing older characters, characters that were in the first couple seasons. See, it's not a big deal anymore, Hannah. Bro, you're gonna eat cookies from your enemy? Very awkward. Oh boy. And now he wants to be with Arya probably, right? Right? Cause because she was there with him. He is misunderstood because they were there. Who cares? You don't want her to be honest. You want her to be perfect. Yeah, he's not mad, right? I mean, I get it. She did leave him alone. It was supposed to be... And she wanted to be there. It was her night. I mean, it was the night she's been waiting for to win homecoming queen. But, you know, things happen. College, I mean, they're kids. Even though they're, like, young adults, we're still kids at college. This is hard because, like... Because I'm also rewatching Secret Life. And the parents on there are starting to get into the divorce as well. And then you have Arya's parents going through it. So, but Freeform, I mean, ABC Family, like, really played around with the different family dynamics. But the writing's so much better in Pretty Little Liars than The Secret Life. If you haven't checked out my reaction videos to The Secret Life, make sure you check them out. Is Hannah gonna find those flowers and the card in her room? Probably, right? Oh, she's mad.
I'm staying here.
But you're supposed to watch the car. You're supposed to watch the car. Everyone has the same phone. I used to love the sliding up phones. It was like, I loved the slide up phone. Mine was it was like on the side and it slid up. Like my third phone and my fourth phone. I love those phones. Like, I love those phones.
Why?
Because it's not Toby.
There, it's done, okay?
I think that's worse than setting it on fire. Because the water goes somewhere, right? It's gonna come back and haunt them. Why was she just calling Anna? She should have called everybody. You should have called everyone instead of just Hannah. But she's not even gonna ask her how she is. Now, I'm very big with, like, disability characters being portrayed by disabled actors and actresses, which is so important. Definitely needs to be done. But for some reason, this never bothered me. But then again, there was always the question, is she, like, later on, there's the question is if she really is blind or not. That's a question that comes later in the show. Like, is she acting? But I don't know. That's the only reason I was okay with this. With the possibility that she really wasn't, you know. But I don't remember if we find out yes or no. If it's closed, then why but I still believe that disabled actors should get the same opportunity as other actors, especially when it comes to disabled characters. But enough about that. It is important, but we're on Pretty Little Liars at the moment.
Call me. I'll be laying in a pile of my own waste.
Stay on the other side of those doors, remember?
Wait a minute, how'd she get that like that in her hand then? Because she just threw it on. And she had to like tuck it in the hairnet. But like, oh my god, the old videos. Way before TikTok came around. Like back to MySpace days. But girls like her. Oh, Allison's friends. Allison didn't. Oh, like Medusa? Or a lot of people. So there's a lot of things they learn about Allison while she's not there. Oh.
What is this?
It's nothing. It's stupid.
It's a picture of me with horns. Who did this?
Not me.
Did A put that there? Knowing she was gonna show up? A does everything. She's not even gonna ask how she is.
I'm not gonna leave
It's
anyone
true.
safe either. This happened.
When she talked to Hannah,
I saw you were-
Hannah helped her with that, right? She needed one person to tell her that it's okay.
I am not being
Oh
critical.
boy.
chaos.
Isn't so,
They're angry.
it's so similar to
Angry. As soon as we sort this out, the
George
children
and
will be
Anne
human life.
in
can't.
Secret Life. The dad doesn't want to
Someday,
disappear when
but help them
they
to
got
pretend
in,
like everything
when
is
Amy
fine
got
because
into,
it's not.
when Amy got pregnant. He wants to put their relationship behind, relax, on pause, focus on the girls. But it's hard because you cheated on your wife, and so did George in Secret Life. There's a lot of similarities. I mean, why is a 16-year-old girl knocking on, really? He's not there.
We're really looking forward to meeting you.
You weren't supposed to hear that. I mean, maybe Ezra has other stuff to do, you know? The old TikToks. That's the whole point of internet videos. Yeah, they're not cool. So why does he have to be there when it's closed? To pre-make the food for the rest of the week? She's gonna find the flowers, right? Hannah? Oh, they found the bike. Okay, spoiler alert, Toby. I have to tell you this. Toby, you can chill because nothing happened to Toby. I mean, something obviously happened to Toby, but he is in the later episodes. Oh, she's the one leaving. I forgot. She didn't have to worry about her dad leaving. It was her mom leaving. I forgot that part. I mean, he may not be... You're allowed to be upset about it. I mean, really, you can't tell her how to feel.
Thanks for getting Toby out of my way. Hey.
See, Toby's not the bad guy here. I hope they all feel bad. Someone's gonna grab the paper. That wasn't smart. It goes somewhere. Yeah, the ink might get destroyed, but not really. Didn't they not know that it would lead to, like, the end of something? Like, water ends up going somewhere in the end. So, I don't know why they didn't think that through. These girls aren't thinking all the time. I mean, I get it. I get it because they're so worried because they have a lot of secrets. They don't want them all to come out. They have this A person coming after them, stalking them, and they're trying to like think on top of their feet, but they are not thinking ahead to what happens, and they're always, I don't know. I think I'm just talking. I don't really know much of what they're thinking. All I know is I would have had called the police, but then the police would have had a lot of questions, and they don't want them to know. So a lot happened in that one. Sean, Hannah, Arya. Telling you, Hannah, I don't remember if she does, but she does find, I don't remember if she does, but I'm wondering if she finds the flowers. And something's gonna happen between her and Arya. And then you have Ezra not being around, possibly looking for a new job, which Arya heard. Arya's parents definitely splitting up, and her mom just left. And then Mike is unraveling, which is understandable because I forget how much younger he is, and he's a year or two younger, a year or 2 years younger. So it's understandable he's dealing with a lot. His parents are changing, moving back home. So there's a lot for him to handle. And then you have Emily dealing with her inner feelings about Maya, and we see how her mom wants the perfect daughter. So, yeah. Alright. So that's with episode 7. There's really not much else to talk about and not for that one. But let's now get to episode 8. Called, Please Do Talk About Me When I'm Gone.
Done.
I mean, it should have been her dad he's the one that caused the rift. But he wasn't leaving, so I guess she felt like she had to go in order to make it work, because he wasn't leaving. Oh, Jason.
This goes up Friday morning.
Oh, the memorial bench. I was wondering what
Too many
memorial.
people are gonna ever know about Alex.
And the person that made it was
Girl that they dedicated
someone who
to
did the gallery for her
I'll be
mom.
gone, but
I guess that's something that Allison had said.
do that is
That would be clever.
leave a beautiful court.
Like stay one age for the rest of your life. But then that'd be a little... But you're living your life pretty much the same.
The store clerk just took
That's a nice house.
for how long?
Until we... Money problems. And she's gonna do something about it that's not very good. Or smart.
Yogurt. Nothing from the artisan cheese shop.
No flavored waters? As I'm drinking flavored water? Oh no. No, 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 no.
There's more. And we can't
Oh no. I need flavored water. He doesn't pay child support?
part of the next.
Really?
Shouldn't he have?
And I are
Who that?
Jason.
no problem.
Wait.
I was just thinking it's different.
Wait.
We can
Wait.
address that along with the dedication.
Wait. Wait.
Is this?
This is different. This is...
I thought
Wow.
but
I know the first
at the
season they have different characters, different actors playing
crazy talking about
characters. But wow.
When I think about her,
I
I
did-
think about you.
Different...
The 5 of you.
Such a different Jason. How that makes sense of the first episode or the second episode at the Allison's funeral. He was Jason. Like, that makes sense. In the second episode for the funeral, he was the guy in the funeral. So what made them change? I'm glad they changed because I don't like this Jason. Jenna?
Jenna Marshall?
Because they're not.
Sister was
They're not close at all.
well.
Help.
Concentrate.
That's a
on
lie.
What you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Smiling. Well, how are
So the
we
first
gonna
season
stop
Jason
the
is completely different than the Jason later on. Okay.
I don't know
I just looked it up.
play. Stay on top
Nee,
of him. Find out
there's the
what's
two
going on.
different Jasons.
Because then he's gonna need
The
some
second
help.
Jason's so much better. Yeah, why is Jenna speaking? I actually don't remember any of this episode. I do remember her mom having, Hannah's mom having money problems, and what she's gonna do to try and help solve it. But I don't remember any of the memorial part, especially the first season Jason.
I can't.
But where is he though? I know he's. It sounds like he's looking for another job. But where is he?
Yeah.
I'll grab her later.
No, Khan. So Sean liked Arya, kinda, but not really. But she was really using Arya because he was mad at Hannah. But now he's trying to fix her up with his best friend, like a date.
Word.
She's so happy. It's nice to see her happy, being herself.
Figures.
Oh yes.
They were
Action
really important to me
figures.
when I was 12. I can help you make a couple bucks
Wow.
if you want me to.
Back when it's like all of it beginning.
If you could.
Wow. Back when Marketplace didn't exist yet. Or like the Facebook Marketplace. Amazon is probably still not running the world yet. And
Unit out of Afghanistan. My dad's coming home.
now she's gonna have both parents trying to prove herself to everyone. Be perfect. But yeah. Wow. Back when it was just like MySpace. But again, before Facebook Marketplace, before Amazon really took over the world. But they have flashbacks of her not being blind, so I guess they had to have a non-disabled person as a disabled character. But again, it is important to give disabled actors and actresses the same opportunities that you give non-disabled characters and actors, which is not the case. A is everywhere. I remember them trying to set Arya up with Noel. She has somebody already, but he's not around.
I just can't do this.
I love those mirrors. I've actually had some of those mirrors over the years, and I still have one now. I do, I love those mirrors. The handheld ones. Hannah was there too. Parents splitting up. But Arya, you deserve to be happy. Everyone has different nicknames that that Allison has. All of her nicknames for everybody.
That I could find you in here.
Officer Wilden. Sticking around.
Ask her.
No.
It's your girl.
Yeah, why don't you ask her?
Allison down, Hannah.
He is entitled to that. The brother of Allison. He wants to know what happened and where the investigation
I
is.
understand you.
Why are you so surprised? But at least I'm done with the whole. Never mind.
I got the impression he was different.
I was gonna say more about the disability, non-disabled.
Yeah, he is different.
But I have to say, they're doing it, even though she's not a disabled actress, she's doing it very well, or as well as she can. And I like that they're actually bringing in disability aspects, like the CNI dog, and she has the, I don't know the technology word for the writing on the braille part. They're doing it right, in a way. I could do a whole other video specifically on the importance of that, but yeah. And I might. Okay, I know they're talking about something else, because it does come out later, something with Spencer, but it could also mean something else that happened way later in the series. Okay, everything, some things are starting to flash at me. Like, I should take notes, but I'm not going to. Like, every time, like, something, like, the dots start to connect, but I'm not going to. She didn't cut her off. They just don't have money. He's on his own, because she left. I mean, why does he keep acting like he's a victim? Because he's not a victim. He's whatever. He's the one that cheated and let his daughter keep it from her mom for a year.
Toby Kavanaugh called her sister's cell phone the night she disappeared.
That is true.
I checked it. Or somebody else did
Did
use
he?
his phone.
I don't believe that. Someone else was using his phone. Oh, Jason. This Jason. I'm sorry. It's just weird to me. But how about Jason is defending Toby, even though, like, he knows the kind of guy Toby is. But it's true, though. He doesn't have the right to go without any objections. It's also, like, not, talking to them without any parental guidance around them. Or any adults with them. Like, not a principal or any teachers or anything.
Please.
She's not, though.
Great time. Okay, well, I'm doing
Come on, Hannah.
Look who's here. It wasn't the crazy bread.
Hi.
Awkward.
your book stuff.
They're friends. Really, Sean? Like $200 or $300. Yes, but probably as a friend, right? I walked with a zombie. The beginning. Emily's first girlfriend.
Well, then shouldn't
I don't believe he did. I don't remember if he did. There's actually a lot of stuff I don't remember from the early seasons. Like the fact that there was a different
You're
Jason.
the only one
I mean, I really,
hearing.
I would want closure.
That's how people.
That's the
say it.
problem. Like, a lot of people think
Solve it,
that
they don't. That's not
getting
gonna change,
closure
so
or
it doesn't
justice,
really matter.
it's gonna make things better, but it really doesn't. It doesn't make things better
Allison told me
because they're still gone.
you said
you know,
5 of you should all
they're
go
still
over
gone.
and teach.
He's an interesting Jason. It's amazing how, like, different actors, like, bring something different to the characters. I do like the second Jason better.
I'm not mad at you.
She's not mad. I mean, separated. It's kind of splitting up. Noah's cute.
I mean, I know what she told Jason.
Yeah. I mean, Noah's cute, you know? He was cute. But he gets a little weird.
I mean, I don't think so, but I don't know. The screen.
Yes, it's true. She may be gone, but you guys are still living in her shadows.
You went to the grocery.
Yes, she did.
I told you about it.
But she wanted to help, which is kind of nice at the same time as. But then again, I get it because she's the mother and she feels like it's her responsibility to fix things and be a good parent. But you should have the right to help out if you want. And he's sitting next to Jenna. Whoa. Whoa. Ian. Wow. Another face to add to the old characters in this earlier in the seasons. Now I get the title.
Read a book.
I get it because they're talking about Allison while she's gone, and they are. They're talking about her. That's gotta be hard to speak about your friend in front of all those people. Yeah, what do you got to say, Officer Wilden? Is she really gonna speak? I don't remember this episode at all. Like, at all.
Shape them.
Oh.
That's her.
She's gonna be nice about it.
Memory will in different ways.
Why does Jason keep looking at them? I know he blames them, like, a lot. Because, what's a brother to do?
The police returned this to my family. I think you should have it. After listening
No.
today,
No. No. She wasn't wearing it. No. It was not Allison's bracelet. Is it? Of course there's gotta be an ending like this. Leading to questions. Oh! I think I remember this. I remember this. Yes. I remember that. Destroying the... Yup. Destroying it. I remember that. That's like the only thing I really remember from this episode. I remember the ending. I remember them crushing the tile and crushing the memorial. But yeah, so that episode had more than the previous episode. We met Jason again. It's throwing me off because I was so used to the second Jason. I mean, the Fosters did the same. They replaced, I forget his name in the show. But they replaced J.T. Austin with Noah Senton. Yeah, I don't remember his last name. But, and to me, he played a better character. I forget. I might re-watch that show too because I love that show as well. But they did it. A lot of shows do that. They replace the character. They replace the actor, and sometimes the second one is better than the first one, and sometimes the second one is not better than the first one. In this case, the second one is better than the first one. But we see she's still not talking to Ezra. Her parents are not together. They're separated, but they're splitting up. Hannah is selling her stuff to help her mom have money, which I think is kind of nice of her to do. She's hanging out with Lucas, which is making Sean a little crazy. Noel Khan is really introduced in this episode. He comes back later. Warning you now, if you haven't seen this. And then the whole memorial, which was kind of nice, seeing them all talk about her, which is what you have to do at a memorial. And then one other thing with Emily and Maya. They finally went on their first date, and we see where that goes. Emily's dad is coming back into town, which is awesome. We support that. But we see Emily continue facing the perfect daughter syndrome when it comes to her parents. And then we see the memorial get destroyed. A can't let them be happy, which is not surprising. So really, that's everything that happened, and we're only on episode 8, and there's like 140 episodes to go, and this is a wild ride. It's been fun so far, but boy, it gets crazy. So if you want to continue watching and rewatching Pretty Little Liars with me, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're also notified every time I upload a new video. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to see the full 1 hour and a half unedited version of this, go to my Patreon. The link is below, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.